One thing you do not do is make Freddy a freaking pedophile. Come on. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and this is my review and my last review for the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Of course, this is my review for the Nightmare on Elm Street remake from 2010. This film was directed by Samuel Behr, and it stars Rooney Mara and Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy Krueger. This time around, we see kind of a very similar plot from the original film. These kids at Springwood are having these nightmares where they see this burnt man who is trying to kill them within their dreams. They come to find out that he is seeking revenge because the kids told the truth about what happened in their past that led to this man's death. So I remember seeing this film a few years back. This is the first time I've watched this movie since probably like 2012, 2011, something like that. And I remember watching it before, not really liking it. I felt like there was a lot of CGI in this film. I also didn't really like how they tried to explore this whole Freddy being a pedophile thing. To me, it was a little too on the nose and a little too much in terms of the Freddy Krueger character. And watching it again today, I realized, I still don't like this movie. My biggest problem with this film is that this movie, again, pedophile Freddy. You cannot do that with this character. Yes, there's some subtleties involved in the original kind of run of the franchise from Nightmare on Elm Street to New Nightmare, of Freddy maybe doing some type of like weird creepy things with these kids, but they never go on the nose with it or too far into showing, yeah, he actually was this way. This movie does everything the opposite of what they should have done, because you cannot have a movie where you make your antagonist, this guy who is so beloved within the horror community, a pedophile, because you know what that means? Your Freddy is unlikable. There is no likability to this guy. There just isn't. There's no sympathy felt. There's no, wow, Freddy's awesome, and you put yourself into a corner by doing this, and it was a big, big mistake. Now, I've heard a lot of complaints about Rooney Mara in this film, and that a lot of people don't like her acting in it. I do know all of the background stuff in terms of her really dissing on the franchise, which I understand why people get mad. I don't want to make this the hate Rooney Mara show. I don't think she's as bad as people say. Yes, she phones it in a little bit, but it's not terribly done where it feels like the entire film she's just there for a paycheck. Like, she actually shows some emotion in this movie. She does not play Nancy Thompson. She plays a different version of the character of Nancy, and I do like that this movie is a remake and a retread, but it also does something different where they have original characters kind of taking shape and taking the form of characters that we know from the franchise. And I thought Rooney Mara does a serviceable job. It's not one of her best. I've seen her do such amazing work. The girl with the dragon tattoo, she's incredible in that film. But the thing is I feel like with this performance, with what she needed to do, I felt like she did a serviceable enough job. And I honestly can't really complain that much. Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy, I don't think he's a bad fit. Honestly, I just feel like the source material wasn't there, and his Freddy was unlikable because of the circumstance that they tried to put this character in. Now, the things that I think they do get right, some of the dream sequences are really nice. I do love the school dream sequence when Katie Cassidy, who should have been the main character in this film, when she falls asleep in class and you see all of this, like, bright light just instantly kind of have this interesting transition where it's all dirty and dark and black, and you just kind of see like the dirt flying everywhere. I do like that they did something very creative in terms of separating the dream world from reality. So some of the sequences, some of the dream sequences actually work for me in this film. There is still too much CGI, and I don't like when my Freddy is CGI'd and he just looks a little bad in certain moments of the film. The dub and the lip syncing does not match up in certain points, and it can be very distracting and take you out of the film. Honestly, guys, this movie is not a great film. Honestly, I would just recommend you watch the original film or watch other movies within the franchise. It's not the worst of the franchise. I mean, nothing could be as bad as Freddy's Dead, but this is just a little bit of a lackluster attempt at trying to capitalize on the Nightmare on Elm Street brand and on the character of Freddy Krueger. And unfortunately, I feel like if they would have gone a different route and not made him a pedophile, this movie would probably be more enjoyable. Anyway, guys, what did you think of A Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake from 2010? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.